because of a dark blue spot. However, a strong chance now make it popular with many people around the world. Let me tell some interesting facts about blue cheese. Blue cheese have been around the 9th century. People found it by chance inside a cave in Italy. They tried it and was surprised at its wonderful great taste. There, they decided to make blue cheese for themselves. They made it with cow, sheep, and goat milk. Other ways to eat blue cheese is common to have it by itself. However, some people like to eat it with herbs because it adds a strong flavor to it. For example, they think that blue cheese goes best with pizza, baked pears, hamburgers, and salad stem pieces. After hearing interesting facts about blue cheese, do you want to give it a try? Who knows, you might just like it. Thank you.
There was two brothers, Jack and Tom. They loved to explore the forest and go on adventures. One day, they heard about a terrible monster terrorizing a kingdom. Jack and Tom decided to defeat the monster and bring peace to the land. They searched high and low until they found a bone that sang a beautiful melody. The singing bowl led to the monster there. With courage in their heart, they battled the monster using a bone as a weight. They won the fight. Thank you.
Thursday is April 22nd, but kids can help the planet all year long. These kids are helping to keep the planet clean. They are picking up trash on the beach. Keep listening to learn how you can help. You can turn off the tap. Saving water helps the planet. Turn off the faucet while you brush your teeth. Take a shower instead of a bath. You can plant a tree. Trees are good for the planet. They make clean air for us to breathe. Study these 5 steps. They show you how to make a treat. Would you like to make a treat this Thursday? Ask an adult to help you. You can ride a bike. Cars and chairs cause pollution. Switching to walk or bike helps keep the air clean. Plus, biking is good exercise. You can recycle, set paper, metal, and plastic aside. They can be recycled and made into something new. You can turn the lights. This saves energy. Using too much energy is wasteful. Turn the lights when you leave a room. Thank you.
Accidental celebration. A woman and a man get into a car accident, and it is a bad one. Both cars are totally demolished, but amazingly, neither of them is hurt. After the crew of the cars, the woman says, "So you are a man? That's interesting. And I'm a woman. Wow, just look at our cars. There's nothing left. But fortunately, we are unhurt. This must be a sign for God that we should meet and become friends, and live together in peace for the rest of our days." The man replied, "I agree with you completely. This must be a sign for God." The woman continued, "And look at this. Here's another miracle. My car is completely demolished, but this bottle of Morgan David wine didn't break." Surely that one says to Jimmy's wine and celebrate our good fortune. So she hands the bottle to the man. The man nods his head in agreement, opens it and takes a few big swigs from the bottle and hands it back to the woman. The woman takes the bottle and immediately pulls the cap back on and hands it back to the man. The man takes the bottle and asks, "Are you having any?" The woman replies, "No, I think I'll just wait for the police." Thank you. The weather was very cold. Snow was falling. The roads were covered with ice.
and the strong wind was blowing. It was not a good night to be outside. Thomas Andrews, however, had to walk home from work. He had to walk along a country road. As he walked, the cold wind beat against his chest. It will be warmer, he thought, if I wear my coat backwards. He stopped walking for a moment, took off his coat, and put it on backwards. That's much better, he thought, and walked on through the sticky falling snow. A few moments later, a car hit him. The driver of the car had not seen him soon enough. When he tried to stop, the car skidded on the ice. The driver got off his car and ran to help Thomas. Soon, a police car arrived. The policeman ran to look at Mr. Andrews, who was lying on the ground. I'm afraid he's dead, he told the driver. The driver could not believe this. He can't be dead, he shouted. I hardly touched him. Look at my car. There's not a mark on it. He's dead, the policeman said. There's no doubt. I don't understand it, the driver of the car said. As soon as I hit him, I ran to help him. He was lying in the road, but he was breathing, and there was no blood. Did you touch him? The policeman said. Yes, the driver of the car said, but only to turn his head around the right way. Thank you.
It was a very special weekend camping trip for Carlos and his daughter Emma. They packed up all their gear and headed out to the woods. They arrived at the campsite just as it got dark. As they lay down for the night, Emma said, Dad, look up at the sky and tell me what you see. Carlos answered, I see thousands and thousands of stars. And what does that tell you? Asked Emma. It tells me that there are lots of stars and planets out there. It tells me that we are just a small part of this gigantic universe. It tells me that there is a lot more still to discover. It tells me that the weather tomorrow will be very nice. Carlos went on and on about the beautiful night sky. Finally, he said, Emma, what does this sight of millions of stars tell you? It tells me that you forgot to pack the tent. Thank you. I am taking my parents to court to prove I am an innocent kid. The judge surely agreed that they were wrong about what I did. Just because all my fingers are sticky and chocolate was on my face doesn't mean I stole those cookies. I have an alibi. When the cookie got stolen, I was outside. You have no innocence on your side, just mine. I think the real cook snuck inside a merciful disguise. Maybe he was disguised as me. I really cannot say. All I know is I did not steal any cookie at that day. Now, Judge, I ask for sympathy, so please tell jury to say I'm not guilty, and to say it's in a hurry. The jury is back. The verdict's in. Guilty? That cannot be. I have got all the evidence. It could have set me free. Where did I go wrong? And what will my sentence be? 3 years for washing dishes. No, no way. They can mean me. Next time I take my parents to court, I will make sure what I said is actually the truth. Thank you.
A man and his wife own a ranch and have just lost one of the boats. They need to replace it, but they only have $500. The wife tells her husband, I will go to the market and see. If I can find one for under $500, if I can, I will send you a telegram. The next day,
She go to a market and find a ball for $499. Have you only $1? She go to the telephone office and find out it costs $1 per word. She's dumb on how to tell her husband. Bring the wagon and chair. She thinks long and hard on what word she should send to her husband. Finally, she tells operator to send her comfort ball. Skeptical operator. It's her. How will he know to come with a chair from just that one word? Don't worry, he's a slow reader. The wife replies. Take excellent. The husband read a telegram. Comfortable. Oh, I am on my way, honey. Thank you.
Achilles and the tortoise is one of a number of theoretical discussions of movement put forward by the Greek philosophers in the 5th century BC. It begins with the great hero Achilles challenging a tortoise to a foot race. To keep things fair, he agrees to give a tortoise a head start of, say, 500 meters. When the race begins, Achilles unsurprisingly starts running at a speed much faster than the tortoise, so that by the time he has reached the 500-meter mark, the tortoise has only walked 15 meters further than him. But by the time Achilles has reached the 550-meter mark, the tortoise has walked another 5 meters. And by the time he has reached the 555-meter mark, the tortoise has walked another 0.5 meters, then 0.25 meters, then 0.125 meters, and so on. This process continues again and again over an infinite series of smaller and smaller distances, with the tortoise always moving forwards while Achilles always plays catch-up. Logically, this leads to proof that Achilles can never overtake the tortoise. Whenever he reaches somewhere that tortoise has been, he will always have some distance still left to go, no matter how small it might be. Except, of course, we know intuitively that he can overtake the tortoise. The trick here is not to think of the Achilles paradox in terms of distances and the races, but rather as an example of how any finite value can always be divided an infinite number of times, no matter how small its divisions might become. Thank you.
The winter is coming, and old man Jeff was shopping pen in his. When the weather became more frozen, it had turned more painful. We were half going to bury. Jeff decided to visit the doctor to seek remedy for a terrible pain in his neck. The doctor replied, "I'm sorry, but this could be due to your old age." He further explained why nothing can be done to help with the pain. Jeff got angry and questioned the doctor about his ability and expertise. He saw the doctor was trying to fool him. His anger, the doctor, he asked Jeff, "How can you say that I know nothing and I have fought for a pain in your leg?" Seeing the doctor became angry, Jeff innocently replied, "It is quite obvious you are wrong. My iron is of the same and too bad. No pain at all. Thank you."
As a child, Alan Robert was afraid of heights. One day, when he was 12, he returned home from school. At the front door of his building, he looked for his keys. He didn't have them. It was 3:30, and his parents worked until 6 o'clock p.m. Adam looked at his apartment from the 8th floor. He saw an open window. He closed his eyes and pictured himself climbing the building. When he opened his eyes, he told himself, I can do it. 15 minutes later, he was in his heights and his fear of heights was gone. Today, Adam still climbs buildings. In 2003, he climbed a building in London, dressed as Spider-Man to advertise the movie. In 2004, he climbed Taipei 101, one of the tallest buildings in the world. To reach the top of the building, Adam uses his hands and special shoes. He has no rope or other silly tools. Adam climbs a hobby. He also does it to make money for charity. When he climbs, he wants to send a message to people. If you have a dream, it can become real. But you must be brave and keep trying. If something bad happens, don't get up. Close your eyes and tell yourself, I can do it. Thank you, everyone.